And let's go ahead and dive back in. Stream 101. We've been at this for a little while now. How'd your stream go, Zeffy? Let's see. We have quite a few people who are injured here. Alright, so 11 days before I go take on another alien embassy. Let's see. Did we leave ourselves any missions? I don't think so. Not seeing anything. Alright, let's just go ahead and, oh, hi. Small scout. Let's go pew-pew. New version? Aw, poop. That would happen, before I check. Well... let me go ahead and take a look. Let me take a quick look at the, change log. Alright, there's quite a few new missions and stuff, so... alright, I'll download it. We'll see if, I don't know, I may still wait until... Monday to get the, new version. We'll see. Alright, some stuff arriving. There's wrecked cyber disks. Alien harvest, huh? Well, let's go ahead and harvest you to death. No, let's not do that. Alright, what did we have? Mutons. Alright, you need 2 more people. I guess we'll do that, and we'll do it at night. Kid of Burden, Hess, and Shadowbane get back on. Alright, we'll do this, and it should have finished downloading by the time we're done. We'll think about, updating. Hey, Title Rabbit, how's it going? Happy Friday. Alright, no one out there. Well, that's some damage. Just a tad. Alright, let's go ahead and reserve some time units. Rats have psi vision and better stealth. Oh. That does make them a little bit better. Alright, Muton. No chair for you. I need 40. Alright, Torgo's a little on fire. Just a tad. That sort of thing happens, doesn't it? Ow. Miniguns debuffed? What do you mean that they've been debuffed? No line of fire. Minigun's somewhat debuffed. Oh. There goes that tree. 10 emotes shared. Thanks for the cheer there, Title Rabbit. No more description, huh? This stupid wall is in the way. Alright, who needs some bravery? Magnum Dracomon could use some. You want to be the #1 bits leader? And we got a ham for history. What book and page number do you want, Mr. Wolverine? Alright. Whoever wants to choose that can do so. Alright, you're not going to be able to get over there, unfortunately. Oh, hi. There's someone all the way out there. Okay. Let's see, you need 39. Let's go here, don't see anyone. Did I gear up all the fighter pilots? Yeah, they're all good. Alright, see ya, Painkiller 1944. Thanks for stopping by. And howdy, Datmika. What crazy mission are we doing? Just a crashed UFO with mutons. Hoping for some Night Owl promotions. Getting shot up by the mutons. As per normal. Howdy, Low Bunny. How's it going? And Kukri. Good to see you here, too. Just, taking on some mutons, that's all. Getting more people set on fire. And killed. Let's not have that happen. Yeah, these mutons are, like, everywhere, aren't they? Not a fan of mutons. Wow, actually got some damage there. Even more people are injured. And Torgo's still on fire. Alright, well, let's see what we see first. Muton engineer there. Alright, Hessen. Excellent. Let's see, there is a fair bit of a map this way, so let's keep going. I kind of wish it were raining here, because I would probably get it to cool off a bit. Alright, so we know that there's someone over here. Can't actually run back that way. Alright, there we go. We can see him now. %. There. Oh, hi. We got two of you. Wow, so many 31% chance hits. No line of fire for him. And no more chances to hit there. Come over here. Magna Dracomon. Heal up. Okay. Roused Hour is also injured. Let's go ahead and shoot him. And there we go. Excellent. Can you get down to Magna Dracomon? Not quite. Go ahead and heal that up. Axe and pistol, classy. What weapons are good against mutons? Things other than kinetic, primarily. Oh, yeah, I can't check you. %. So lasers and plasma are pretty good. I think mostly the energy stuff. Alright, you're injured. Let's see. Bats, I don't think that you can get an angle on him. No line of fire. No line of fire. How about from here? There we go. Alright, run over here now. The blue flames make you think of burning gas fields? Well, that's just because of night vision. Rip pulse rifle. Well, you could use the, the chemical rounds. Pretty sure chemical is pretty good on them. Okay, I do not see the guy down that way, unfortunately. We'll go check out the interior, make sure that we've taken care of everything inside. Alright. We still have a ham for history for the chat. Anyone wants to choose that? Dang. That was rude. Where did that come from? Alright, 20 and 21. We'll get those maybe once we stop dying. I hate mutons. Mutons are awful. Do you mind? Holy cow. Ugh. That guy has got to have something like a heavy plasma. Plus, I am turned away, so let's go ahead and fix that. Oh, yeah, okay, I can see him now. Ah. He's got a, plasma sniper. Excellent. Alright. Someone is injured. Oh, wow, alright. Hey, thanks for the subscription there, Kylux. I think that puts us, let's see. 5 away from the next emote slot. This UFO feels like a clown car. Oh, oh no, no, no. We've seen the clown cars. We have seen the clown cars. There we go. Alright, I need someone to take this guy out. Torgo is still on fire. I actually don't really have many people who can take him out. That's all in the way. No line of fire. Excellent. Oh, okay, that's good. Still have some injuries that we're going to need to heal up, but at least you guys are okay. Yeah, skip on the pupper. Alright, anything inside? Nope. Alright, nothing there. And are you... Yep, you're the one. Go ahead and get down here. Ooh, cinnamon rolls would be nice. Hope you make enough for the entire chat there. Okay. That's some damage. Get you over here. Alas, logistics. Just upload it to us. Howdy, Luna Lamb. How's it going? That was an aimed shot, too. Very disappointing. You wouldn't download a cinnamon roll? I absolutely would download a cinnamon roll. It would be tasty and delicious, and everyone would love it. Hey, thanks for the subscription there, Luna Lamb. That puts us 4 points away from the next emote slot. Go ahead and have Torgo hide behind there. Jasmine, come over here. It's good. Bad weather in the UK there. Isn't that like the normal state of being for the UK? Alright, let's read some of this ham for history. Starting with page 20. Okay, I'll actually start a little bit earlier because it's mostly descriptions of images. Enkidu. After an initial tortured encounter, Enkidu becomes Gilgamesh's inseparable friend in the adventures that the ruler of Uruk would encounter in his many travels. Enkidu is portrayed as a primordial being that grazes the grass like a gazelle, drinks like a bull, and satisfies his sexual needs like a wild beast. Having had no prior contact with human society, this wild man becomes civilized after lying with a prostitute sent on purpose by Gilgamesh. His meeting with the king of Uruk is a violent one. The city walls shake, the country trembles. From his first clash, a deep friendship is born that will lead the two men to fight the heavenly bull sent by the goddess Ishtar, annoyed because Gilgamesh had rejected her love, and the monster Kubaba in the cedar forest. The death of Enkidu arouses such a deep sense of restlessness in Gilgamesh that he will be driven to a desperate search for immortality. Like the monarch of Uruk, Enkidu also appears extensively in the figurative and iconographic repertoire of Mesopotamia, thus contributing to the diffusion and conservation of the epic and literary heritage in all of the ancient Near East. And I will read some of the descriptions of some of the images in a short bit. How many kilobits per calorie? This place has an eerie aura to it. I need to get some... Holy cow, Hunter of Wisdom is gifting 5 Tier 1 subs. Thank you very much. I even got an emote. Let's go ahead and send that thanks. I really appreciate that. I believe that should do it. Lord T-Rex, the Chocobo one is based on bits. I can't remember the number of bits right now. But there are the Fire Dance, the Beholder, and the Chocobo, and a White Dragon that no one has actually achieved yet. Clearly you had to. It's a bargain. Well, I do appreciate it quite a bit. Thank you very much. Really does mean a lot that people are willing to support the channel in so many different ways. I do like that there are so many different ways for people to support the channel, too. Lets people choose the best way for them. Speaking of supporting the channel, let's support the channel by eliminating this jerk who has now disappeared. Where'd you go? Get your butt back here. There you are. You're running. You're not allowed to run. Pew pew. There we go. Enemies killed 8, corpses recovered 8, UFO navigation 3, alien alloys 33, 286 total points. 1 reaction for TV's Frank, 10 bravery for Magna Dracomon, 1 accuracy and 2 sanity for Kira, and Lithriandel 2 hit points and 5 sanity. Got some various weapons. Sell off some of those plasma sniper rifles. Transfer to Atlantis. More of these weapons. Ah, someone had a precision plasma. That's kind of awful. Wow, even more gift subs. Thank you very much. That is awesome. Yeah, FF1 fanfare. Yeah, let's go with that for all the gift subs. You guys are very generous today. I really do appreciate that. And yep, we are definitely over the sub point goal, so I do have some ideas for the emotes. I just need to get them in. And we've got Warden of Central Asia for Torgo and Rousdower, first award each. Death Dealer, Kira, first award. Solid, Lithriandel, third award. Keystone, Agent Wavy, third award. Patient, Torgo, fifth award. Jasmine, sixth award, and Kira, fourth award. Night Owl, Agent Wavy, and Hessen Shadowbane, first award each. Battle Scarred, Torgo, fifth award. Kira, third award. Rousdower, Overwatcher, 6th award. Hessen Shadowbane, 5th award. Master of the Black Ops Sniper Rifle, Batsko Screech, 2nd award. And we've got a Hype Train. At level 4 already. I have actually said that pretty low threshold, so I appreciate that. Love my streams and my YouTube channel. Thank you very much. I always do appreciate hearing from people who are enjoying the videos. We got research completed. Project Samael. Project Samael is an irregular initiative within the cult's ranks, aimed to disrupt the public order by unleashing a horde of unearthly creatures in a major population center. This is not something they would normally be able to do, but the leader of this movement, also calling himself Samael, has uncovered an eldritch device, able to focus great amounts of psionic energy. We must find this villain and put an end to his evil plans. Alright, that did not get us anything new, but we'll go ahead and start working on the ultimate craft. Research completed on the Reptoid ship analysis. Commander, I fixed and adjusted the Reptoid ship for our use. I have also installed a new interface which is more human-friendly. Probably wouldn't pass a performance test down in the Lizard Land, but it will carry our men to the deepest caverns. Oh, and back, of course. Level 4 complete, Hype Train! Thank you for all of those little robots there, Zerfall. I appreciate that. Choo-choo Hype Train! And even more gift subs. That gets us to level 5, I think. Oh, wow. Haven't seen too many of these on the channel, so I do appreciate that. And Zerfall's gotten a new emote for doing some bits. Samuel sounds like the drummer from the Finnish death metal band Beelzebubs. We can now produce a Viper Assembly. And training finished at Great Zimbabwe for Mouse Comrade. Crated Viper. At Forbidden City. Let's go ahead and let's transfer that to Palace Knossos. If I can find where that is. There it is. Not enough storage space. We've ascended beyond 100%. The thing about the bit emotes is you can rack them up over time as it's a running total. Yeah, that's one of the things that I really like. You can do a little bit here, a little bit there, and eventually get enough to get the emotes. It is pretty nice. Okay, the alien life forms aren't taking up really any space. Alright. Base information, stores, what is using all of my space? Avalanche missiles, part of it. Heavy plasma clips are a big part of it. Synth suits. Lunar satellite launch. Let's transfer. Okay, let's transfer a few of these things. Atlantis, auxiliaries, outfits. I don't think I need the synth suits. Oh. Okay, Atlantis is running out of space. That's, too many downloaded cinnamon buns. Yeah. Yeah, it's, might be a thing. Alright, let's see. Plasmas. I don't need this many of these weapons. It was a dog synth suits in the new patch? Oh. Oh my. Alright, I do not need this many heavy plasmas. Lasers. Don't need this many lasers of any sort. Ion weapons. I guess I can get rid of the cyberweb stuff. I'm not going to use it. Alright, what else? Hype train success! See you, Luna Lamb. Thank you for the all the gift subs. I really do appreciate it. It really does mean a lot to me, and I hope you have a good day. Winter is the best time to make soups. You're not wrong there. Alright, I don't need all these mind probes. I don't need all those heavy mass drivers. Like, some of this stuff is... Okay, I can get rid of the Shog stuff. Some of this stuff is around for, you know, if I need it, kind of thing. I don't think I need all these plasma blades, either. Don't need all of the smart magnums. Like, I'm keeping a lot of this stuff around for if I decide to... Yeah, I need to re-equip other bases and stuff like that. I don't actually have any Gauss rifle clips here, so let's get rid of that. Lord T-Rex, more gift subs? Wow, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Even more. I'll have to look to see where we are at for the next gift the next goal, because I think we might be getting there pretty quick. That's all fine. Machine guns, one of each. Don't need that many blaster launchers. Whatever Lel Bunny might say. Alright, so that looks good there. I got a lot of plasma grenades. I got a lot of spare EMP grenades. I guess I'll sell some of these. I don't need that many. Probably don't need that many proximity grenades either. Equipment, don't need the Shog lanterns. Other flying drones, components. I don't need that many UFO navigations. Evidence. Okay. That'll do. 38 more million. Finally sold your old motorcycle and the money goes to an orphanage. That's always good to put the money towards a good purpose. Including me. I mean, Alright, base information. Alright, and has cleared up some space there. Transfer over to Atlantis. Outfits. All the synth suits. Keep the throwing weapons. Melee weapons. That's fine. Pistols. Really don't need... You know what? I don't want any of those anymore. I think. SMGs. Transfer all of those. Shotguns. Rifles. That's fine. Sniper rifles. Machine guns, I'm fine with that. Cannons. Heavy mass driver we don't need. Alien laser cannons, we don't need that many of them at all. Heavy laser we don't need. Junk. Transfer that. Equipment. It's all fine. Other. Okay, I don't think we need the medical drone anymore. I don't think that I will use the XCOM Cyberdisk laser. I've got the Sectopod instead. I think that would be more useful. Components. We want to keep a hold of that stuff. Okay. Transfer all of that. Now, can we transfer... Oh, actually, you know what? I should check the Viper assembly. Requires 20 workspace, 504 engineer hours to produce 1 unit. It's actually not too bad. So transfer to Palace Knossos, the crated Viper. There was a new Sectopod in the patch notes. Insufficient storage space. I just transferred something there. Alright, transfer to Atlantis. What do we got? Outfits. Get rid of the Toxie suit, the personal armor, cyber armor, synth suits. There we go. That should do it. Okay. Wait for stuff to arrive. Very small alien abduction. Let's go ahead and shoot it down, and then I guess we'll try updating. Go ahead and just get back. Alright. Starting out. And let's go ahead and just abandon game. So we'll have a black screen for a moment while I update the game. I guess while that's working, I will read some more Ham for History. Where were we? Where were we? Alright. So, there is a... Oh, wow, that was a little bit faster than I expected. Hold on a second. Where did you go? Alright, so we've got an image of a, what appears to be either a stamp seal or a cylinder seal. And we've got this seal from the Akkadian period, presents a thematic continuity with the preceding period. The style, however, is radically new in the use of background space that gives breadth to the scene in deeper masses achieved through a stronger molding of the figurines, and in a new vertical development of the scene, now mostly organized by setting the figures side by side instead of intermingling them. I'll start loading up the game. There we go. That is still saying 1.5.1. Why is that still saying 1.5.1? Huh. Alright, copy again. Yeah, I'm grabbing it from the right place. There you go. Let's try that again. Let's see. The curly-haired naked hero, a rope cinching his waist, is depicted holding a long-horned bull. In all likelihood, these scenes of heroes battling animals and composite beings are somehow related to the contrast between the natural order imposed by the gods and the forces of chaos. Just as the naked hero is generically identified with Gilgamesh, the bull man is often associated with the figure of Enkidu, who was first the enemy, then the faithful mate of the ruler of Uruk in his adventures. The bull man also is depicted with a rope tied around his waist, a single-horned tiara, and a long beard in the act of fighting a lion rampant. That is an impression of a cylinder seal from Susa, Akkadian period, 2250 to 2200 BC. Made in serpentine. Now let's see if that has properly updated. There we go. I think I misclicked. Alright, let's see if it put in any new research. Yeah, that put in a lot of new research. Well. Okay, who is doing something that I don't care as much about? You can have 10. Alright, that is... Alright, so that looks like that's going to be a light missile system. Let's get 27 people onto that. Howdy, Lieutenant Havoc, how's it going? Dog synth gear, that's pretty quick. Let's get 5 people on that. Mickler MGL clip, E115. 10 people onto that. Mickler MGL clip flash. I think we might be able to get that with 0. Boomer organ growing. Message from Magma, Illyrium explosives. H&K G36. Also, Sectoid Commander, which now gives us Illyrium Energy Conversion. Yeah, I'll put 26 people onto that. So Ethereal Leader would also give us that. Waspite Commander would give us that. However, in that case... I've researched the Sectoid Commander before, so let's actually cancel that. There we go. Alright, so we'll get some of that stuff done. Also, I can get the Viper assembly. No free hangers, yep. Alright, so I'm going to get rid of one of the craft. I think what I will do is... The Sputnik really doesn't do much for me. So let's go ahead and get rid of that. Oh. That got rid of everyone from everything. That wasn't exactly what I intended. Okay. Alright, so the Sputnik, 1.25 million. And I think I'm going to need another... I suppose I could leave the Gauss cannon on here. Only shot plasma, you're no longer needed on that. Can you name the new one Sputnik 2? Sure. Send you over there. Okay, Cahokia needs more missiles. As always. Very small, light fighter, alien retaliation. Research completed on tank plasma. This heavy weapons platform features a powerful plasma cannon based on our study of alien technology. It is even stronger than the laser variant. Slightly. It's 115 plasma versus 110. But it does have an auto shot. We can now research hover tank plasma. Research completed. Miclor MGL clip flash. We can now purchase those. Message from Magma. Lyrium explosives. We can now research share Lyrium explosives tech. Well, I guess we could do that. H&K G36 acquisition. 26 kinetic. The Heckler & Koch G36 is the main battle rifle of the Bundeswehr since 1997. This weapon fires standard 5.56mm NATO ammunition. It's lighter than a regular NATO rifle and has advanced sights for precision fire. The ammunition ignores 10% of target armor. Purchasing this weapon requires promotion to any weapon using 5.56 NATO ammo. Alright, we'll try to take a look for some of that stuff. Can now purchase that. We probably will not. And it crash lands in the ocean. Alright, let's read a little bit more ham for history. Alright. There's two other cylinder seals. A naked hero with long hair and beard is depicted with the head seen frontally and the rest of the body in profile, holding the horns of a bull standing on its rear legs. A bull man wearing a horned tiara and a long beard attacks from the back, a lion standing on its rear legs. In the Akkadian period, the theme of the hero holding two goats attacked from the back by wild beasts appears much less confused. A new symmetry now places the hero at the center of the entire scene, as we already saw in the final stages of the proto-dynastic period. The group is often isolated, often stiff around the figure of the hero who holds the animals at his side. The new empty spaces in the background dilute the dynamic quality of the scene, but the figures are more clearly drawn, and the scene is no longer conditioned by the repetitive decoration. More than sporadically on some seals, the centripetal reading, directed toward the conquering hero at the center of the scene, is replaced by a new viewpoint that uses the frontal contraposition of the figures. The scene is now organized around an antithetical relationship between the hero and the beast. And cylinder seals are pretty interesting because they'd be used to, like, seal a clay envelope or, you know, affix a seal to a document indicating that, who sent it. But it's a cylinder of stone that has been carved in so that you roll it across the clay to form a scene. It's pretty cool. Alright, let's get Curious George on the Sputnik 2. Equipment-wise, take some knives, take a sword, take a stun rod, take a couple knockout grenades. Let's take a plasma rifle. And some advanced healing spray. And a flashlight. And a plasma grenade. That's pretty good. Take the avalanche. Alright, that's good. Alright, so a manufacturer. And stop production on that. Viper assembly. 1 day, 2 hours. Not too bad. Large alien drone disassembly is complete. That is also complete. We got another Teleth Surveyor. Wolf Wolf is wounded for 11 days, so... aggressive attack. Alright, see you, Zerfall. Enjoy your early lunch. Begin mission? Sure. Let's see. Godspawn 7 needs some different equipment. Let's not take that stuff. That should be fine for aquatoids. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Do we see the... Yeah, there it is. Okay. Cannot quite get you over there. get up there so that you can start shooting anything that we may see. And let's have everyone else reserve time units as we run over here. Godspawn, come down this way. Let's see if there's any aliens that way. Wolfie. Hi. Veronis. So we know that there's someone over here. We cannot see him yet because it is night and I have not equipped any night stuff because I'm lazy. Private Porky. Alright, let's see how this goes. Luckily, they're not great at actually hitting. Alright, Severus. Go say hi to that jerk. Pew pew. Alright, you don't need to reserve timing. I'm pretty sure there's nothing else in here. Yeah, just a soldier. Meeting is done. No night stuff like coconut, like empty coconut halves? Music sounds like TFTD. It is. Oh, he's got an axe, too. He's got an axe to grind. Alright, that's it. Enemies killed 3, corpses recovered 3, 1 alien entertainment, 2 alien alloys, 1 ion beam acceleration, yes! I think they may have changed that. Severus, 2 stamina, 2 sanity, and Wolfie, 2 sanity. Go ahead and sell those off. I don't need those. Alright, transfer to Atlantis. Alien Entertainment, the Aquaplastics, Sonic Pistol. Transfer to... Actually, no, I guess this is a okay place. Transfer to Forbidden City, the Zerbite container. Well, I still need 1 more. Night Owl, Severus, 3rd award. Elite, Veronis, 5th award, and Godspawn 7, 3rd award. Undersea City infiltrated. Here lies the great Undersea City, populated by deep ones and aquatoids. Our objective is to locate and capture a high-ranking aquatoid. Remember that humans can't see or move well underwater. Only underwater-capable equipment allowed. Ooh, poop. Poop, poop, poop. Ariara is no longer injured, but still 9 days for AuldDragon and Elmandretta. Yeah, if I can finally get them from the underwater the Telethcraft, then I can finally get them. Yeah, I do have power armor. All of the armor that these guys are using is usable underwater now. Alright, well... I guess we're not gonna be, No, not the dog. Alright, armor-wise, I need to swap out the assault suits. Okay, anything else? You know what? Let's actually not take Meridian. Oh, it's now listed as AI unit. Interesting. And let's get Ariaru on. Oh, pardon me. I should probably see about swapping out Shadow Mousie's equipment, but it's good enough for now. And I need to get some more Sonic stuff over here. It's actually, even though I can't use it, let's go ahead and start transferring some. Not there. Sonic weapons, okay. Get a few more of those. Okay. Research completed. Share Illyrium explosives tech. Alright. Nothing else there. Go ahead and get onto the dog synth gear. Tactical grenade launcher grenade E115. We can now purchase. Not that I plan to. Alright, Malroth. Down we go to the Undersea city. Some scientists trained Rat to use little electric cars, and it reduced their stress level significantly. Alright, let's go ahead and save it before diving in. Literally. We've infiltrated the Undersea City. Our objective is to locate and capture a high-ranking Aquatoid and return to the submersible pod. Let's see. Borak should probably have a gas cannon. Hunter of Wisdom. You go ahead and take that as well. Kijigun. Gas cannon. Richie Spaceman. So we can use the photonic spear. So that's pretty cool. Tobias. Kimball. Let's give you that. Unleash Shot Plasma. Well, Bunny. High explosives. Because you need splodies. Downslide. Mr. Wolverine. Another rifle. Shadow Mousy. A pistol. Okay, other stuff that we want to take. We can take a titanium sword. I guess you don't really need that, actually. Take a knife, just in case we need that. Cody. It doesn't... Well, it doesn't need two hands. It's just better with two hands, so that's okay. Also, I should put someone with the small launcher. Let's see who we can give that to. There we go. Now we can just pull it out if necessary. Alright, that'll do. It's a little bit dark. Brighten things up a bit. Okay, there is the central structure again. And I think we should probably get people reserving time units. So that we can make sure that we can shoot under the sea. That's where we'll be. That's a little annoying. Alright, let's hold off on the people with the flying suits. This will answer a question you had. Can we get a second electrical gun? I hope so, but I didn't see anything about it indicating that we could. I mean, I guess we haven't done the corpse for that guy yet. So maybe if we kill him, then we will, maybe we can get one that way. Oh, right. That is two-handed, so let's not take that. Let's take that. Alright. And we got some more ham for history, so I will continue to read these sections. After we see what the aliens decide to do. Pew pew. Alright, not a whole lot. Alright, so we got a... Oh, that last cylinder seal. Impression of a cylinder seal from Susa Akkadian period, 2250 to 2200 BC. This next one is an impression of a cylinder seal from Susa Akkadian period, 2350 to 2250 BC. Let's see. The figure of the bullman prevails over that of the bull with the human head that was probably a relic of more ancient representations. Now both figures are well drawn, with little approximation in the details, and usually shown in the face in full usually show the face in full view, and the body in profile, in line with the experiments begun already at the end of the Proto-Dynastic period. In the Akkadian period, new relationships, the confrontation between two figures, no longer three, define a compositional pattern with two contraposed figures, no longer elements of a continuous frieze or a symmetrical scene with the hero centered on a trial between a goat or a lion. Rather, the new composition exalts the individuality of each icon in antithesis with the one confronting it. Often the hero wears a flat headdress, a long beard, and a short skirt. Sometimes he is without a tiara, naked except for a belt that girds his waist. Inscriptions inside the perimeter of the scene appear more frequently, and battle scenes with the hero fighting a buffalo with long arched horns become more common. The new one-on-one relationship, hero-goat / lion, instead of the 3 or 5 figured groups, softens the hero's centrality. In keeping with the new vision, the hero is now mostly shown in profile, allowing for a freer reading of the image, which now extends over the entire field. Citing history from an arid region while having an underwater mission. Alright, so we know that there's going to be a lot of important people here. We have taken care of you. You're just a Deep One servant. I'll go ahead and peek up that way. Richie Spaceman. It's a rather interesting building there. And from experience, there's probably someone in this building. Alright, Deep One. Oh, this looks like a different building here. Ah, you actually have a gun. That's disappointing. Alright, Kimball. Nothing in there. Nothing there. They could really use some furniture around here, couldn't they? Zakai can come up there. Oh, hi. Aim shot, 36%. Let's not do that. Not enough time for an aim shot. Yeah, let's take a snapshot then. Nyerm. Off into the ether. Alright, Roger C4 Wilco. Does this give some kind of underwater additional vision? Visibility at day, 30. At night, 20. 30 and 12. Are we considered at night here? Some cruise ship gets hit. Whoops. We must be considered at night here. Two perfect shots and then whoosh. Just way off. And what is your vision? 30 and 20, okay. If it floats, it's a legitimate target. Speaking of legitimate targets... That is also known as Neener, Neener, Neener. You can't hit me. I don't think we care about using the Mind Probe on any of you. Well, poop. Alright. Well, he didn't take any shots, so that's good. He did. Alright, so we got a new section, Enmerkar. Enmerkar, Lord of Kulaba, mixed clay with water and inscribed words on it as if it were a writing tablet. No one had ever inscribed words in the clay before. From Enmerkar and the Lord of Arata. Mentioned in the Sumerian king list as the second king of the first dynasty of Uruk, Enmerkar is a central figure of the Sumerian literary work that was widely diffused in the world of the Sumerian scribes. The text makes explicit reference to the political relationship between the city of Uruk and Arata, a settlement on the Iranian plateau that has yet to be located. Although it was considered until a few years ago the narrative of a mythical past, and as such historically doubtful, current research and renewed intensive excavations in Iran have led scholars to believe that the text documents the relations between southern Mesopotamia and a city in the province of Kerman in southeastern Iran. The narrative speaks of an intense trading activity to control the area that Uruk already dominated at the end of the 4th and the beginning of the 3rd millennium BC. The dispute between the two cities, apparently roughly equal in size and prestige, was resolved in favor of Uruk, which would receive from the Iranian city gold, silver, lapis lazuli, and the precious stones in which the Kerman region is rich. In turn, Enmerkar would use these to beautify temples, and especially to build a new shrine to Enki, the god of Eridu. Also, hi, how are you? Go to sleep. Permanently. Alright, nothing there. You, sir? Pew pew? Pew pew? Dang, he's got a tough stomach. Ald is going to soon start demanding gold, silver, and lapis lazuli from you guys so that I can build my Temple of Ham. Well, but I already demand that from you. Kersplat. Alright, Roger C4 Wilco. Pop in here. Nothing. Alright. Hunter of Wisdom. Alright. Nothing there. Shouldn't a Temple of Ham be built from the bones of Ham? Nah. Ham bones can be given to puppers or used in soup. Alright, so that was a Deep One servant, so we do not care about him. Oh, hello! How are you? You doing well, now that I've burned your face off? Alright, I don't think we need any more people over there. Let's send you this way. Run, 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 run. Split pea soup. Alright, you, sir? Are there any other high-ranking things that I want to get on this? That's a question. All we have listed are Aquatoid. Oh, that's new. Oh, hey, we've got an Aquatoid autopsy image now. Glad you're not hungry right now, or Ald would make you lose your appetite. Talking about ham makes you lose your appetite? That's awful. I feel terrible for you, little bunny. How did I hit that guy? Oh. The fence here is set back one. Interesting. Now, sir, that is just rude. I'm going to have to ask you to stop all of that. Also... Kimball's Punch-Out. It's a squad leader. I don't think we needed one. Apparently there were 2 enemies in here. Well, there he is. Well, that's a miss. Alright. Yeah, there were 2 enemies in here. So what do we got? Someone there with a spear. And you. Okay, Shadow Mousey. Come over here. You can see him. He's not terribly dangerous. But we'll eliminate him anyway. Oh! Ow! Alright, 3 fatal wounds. Let's go ahead and hide there. Zaka does have some healing, so we can do some next time. But I don't want to use this weapon on him, because he'll probably just wake up from that. Someone did shoot at you. You're just a Deep One servant. Alright, that building is clear. Alright, you see him. Pew pew. Not enough time units. Alright, that's fine. You can stay there. Okay, well, you do see him. Not enough to kill him. But now that I see that he is there, I can miss. And kill. Wow. Killed from a stun pistol. Dart pistol. I approve. Pretty sure we didn't need him. Alright, what do you see? A guy down there who is injured. Alright. Alright, well... No, you don't need to reserve time units for snapshot. Just get over here. Alright, Zakad. Go ahead and take care of those fatal wounds. Thank you. Fried concerned citizen cubes. Down and only bleeding. You ever get the feeling that your weapons just aren't as effective as they could be? Right in the head. Oh, Gillman. Let's go ahead and take care of you. Okay, get in there. There we are, you're fine. Zakad's fine. Back onto reserving time units. Come around here, ready to shoot anything that comes around the corner. That guy is dead. Borak, head on in here. And come on down there. Hunter of Wisdom. You come over here as well. Were those gigantic spherical things any use? What? You mean these? Yeah, they're mine probes. You can tell what the enemies are. They're also worth a lot of money. Curse Splat. Richie Spaceman, you've got a rifle, so come over this way. I think I want you facing these guys. Kimball, nothing there. Nothing there. Unleash Hot Plasma. Let's come in here. Alright, we got an Aquatoid there, and we got him there. He is bleeding. I actually do not want to shoot yet. So let's move away. Okay. Okay, last ham for history. Let's see. Continuing on about Enmerkar. Alright, let's see. We've got a picture of some ruins. The Citadel of Bam was a Sassanid and most likely an Achaemenid center, extraordinarily important for controlling the trade routes that led to the Indus River alluvial plain, towards sultry Gadrosia and onto the Indian Ocean. A recent earthquake almost completely leveled the city built of mud bricks, including the archaeological site, inhabited until 30 years ago. From a study of Sumerian epigraphic sources and from recent finds from the Bam area in the region of Kerman, near Jiroft in particular, researchers believe that the mythical Arata rose east of Elam, in the Halil River Valley, in southeastern Iran. The discovery in southeastern Iran of a new civilization that flourished along the banks of the Halil River with a with high-density settlements already in the earliest stages of urbanization, end of the 4th, beginning of the 3rd millennium BC, the unearthing of numerous chlorite artifacts, distinctive products from that region later exported to Mesopotamia, and the ample evidence of a craft industry that finished precious and semi-precious stones have led scholars to identify the mythological errata with the area where the city of Jiroft is currently located. And the description of the picture itself is, view of Bam, a fortified city in the province of Kerman, close to the Halil River Valley. Recent excavations have led researchers to theorize that the mythical city of Errata rose in this area. And then the next section of the book is historical figures. Octoid soldier has panicked. Alright, he's decided to come on out. Let's go ahead and save it before we do this, just in case he shoots back and kills us. Alright, a little bit of an injury, not much. Alright, well, you can shoot if he comes back in. How's that? Oh, hi there. Just hiding there in the corner, as you do. Alright, let's snapshot you with that and miss. Disappointingly. Okay, position you guys out there. Alright, let's hope that we are okay. I'm going to take an aim shot from here and miss. Alright. Not enough time units there. Alright, downslide. Anything in these towers? Nope, not so far. Okay, that one is clear. Nothing there. Oh, that's a different building. I have not seen this one before. Oh, hi. Now that was just rude, sir. Well, I guess we're stuck there. Are they sustainably fished? Soylent Green isn't people. Soylent Green is aquatoids. Mmm. Delicious, delicious aquatoids. Alright, well, let's see what happens. Yummy, exactly. Aquatoid soldier's gone berserk. Couple guys panicking. Like that guy, he just, like, ran in there. Alright. I mean, I suppose I probably should have put my gun away. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. I do wish that more of these places had actual furniture. Kimball. Check out up here. Nothing. Whoops. Ah, crap. Let's just take a peek around. Alright, doesn't look like that has anything left. Only shot plasma. Up the stairs. Nope, nothing. Alright. Get a little bunny over here. Slip into this room. Oops. Didn't need to do that. Alright, let's go ahead and take care of you. Excellent. Alright, keep an eye out that way. Alright, down we go. Okay, so we know that the Gillman hero went into that place. Oh, he's gone berserk. Excellent. Alright, let's take a quick look at his body. Gillman hero corpse, and he did have a sonic cannon. Okay. This time, we shall put the gun away. Step there. Chop chop. Alright, just take a look that way then. Alright, nothing this way. Go ahead and start running this way. Head over here to check out these areas. Alright, no one is in that little garden. Alright, we need to have some people check out this central area. Freshly chopped octoids. Freshly chopped octoids. Special offer just for today, ladies. What about gentlemen? Go ahead and run over here. Alright, Mr. Wolverine, in we go. Alright, well, he has dropped a weapon, so... Pew pew. He might pick it up again, but... that's okay. Alright, let's see what happens. Hey, Phoenix 723 Studio. How's it going? Ow. Alright, Mr. Wolverine, 3 fatal wounds. That is okay. Sort of. Please die, thank you. Okay, you can die now. Alright, let's see. Zakad. You run in there. Let's not reserve time units, please. You just love the splat sound. Yeah, it's pretty satisfying. I'm not sure what's left. Maybe some things over here. The green part is just food coloring. Alright, you know what? I guess there is this little area. Come over here. Okay, we've explored all of that. Let's bring you down here as well. Downslide, come over here. Ariyaru. Alright. They're hiding somewhere. May just be one Aquatoid soldier, then. Alright, Zakad. Come up here. Do some healing. There we go. Patch up that nasty, gaping axe wound. Hi, sir. I need you to die. There we go. Alright, enemies killed 25, corpses recovered 23, live enemies captured 2, 24 UFO construction, 18 alien entertainment, 12 alien habitat, 570 aquaplastics, 1,262 total points. Let's see, 1 melee for Abcody, 1 melee for Kimball. Do not need this many sonic pistols. Do not need this many sonic rifles, although some are still good. I actually don't think we need this much aquaplastics, so I'm going to sell off a lot of it. Alien habitat. Alright, UFO construction, we also don't need. 14 Deep One corpses, 5 Aquatoid corpses, 3 Gillman corpses, Gillman Hero corpse, no dependencies, so. No, we get a damaged power suit out of it, but we do not get the lightning arc thrower. Got a navigator, do not need, squad leader. Tassoth and Tassoth corpse. Okay, yeah, no, we need that. Transfer to Atlantis. Alright, Keystone, Hunter of Wisdom, 5th Award. Kijigun, 8th Award. Gunslinger, Shadow Mousy, 1st Award. Executioner, Mr. Wolverine, 4th Award. Night Owl, Zakad, 4th Award. Borak, 3rd Award. Tobias Maximus, 3rd Award. And Unleash Hot Plasma, 4th Award. Battle Scarred, Mr. Wolverine, 7th Award. Elite, Hunter of Wisdom, 4th Award. And Richie Spaceman, 7th Award. Production of Cybermite Disassembly at Forbidden City is complete. Production of Viper Assembly at Palace of Knossos is complete. Alright, there's the Viper 1. Seven space available. Zerbite container. So do we not hire these anymore? Do we have to make them? Howdy, Gleaser. How's it going? Nope. It looks like we have to make the AI units now. As a trade-off, you can repair them, but does that mean that they count as new? Oh, right. I was going to make an enforcer at some point. I need to do that. Oh, they moved bio-extraction down here. Stun mini-bomb. I don't know what that is. Alright, so where is... There's a Zerbite. That's what I want. Any else that we can do? Mini bombs are the new name for the mini launcher. Oh, the small launcher? Alright. Alright. That works. That's fine. Alright, stuff arrived. Very small alien flyby floater. Let's go pew pew. Also, UFOpedia. Enemies and allies. Let's see, autopsies. That's not new. Well, that's new. That's not exactly what I was expecting. I like the holodrone autopsy is just the dead holodrone sitting there. That's great. Any other new ones? Deep One Autopsy is not updated. Gillman Autopsy isn't updated. I like having some of these autopsies for things that we've never actually... There's a lot of autopsies here, aren't there? I think that might be new. And that's it. Alright. No new reports. No new technology. There is some new field equipment. Walker minigun. This robot has a sturdy design and AI-powered armor capable of resisting most forms of attack, in particular plasma weapons. It is equipped with the traditional reliable minigun weapon in a twin-linked configuration for concentrated firepower. And the Sectopod minigun, 35 kinetic. It has auto of 24 and aimed of 12. That's actually kind of cool. I have assaulted one. I can't assault another. I'm waiting for certain people to get to not be injured at this point. Alright, the Viper. Maximum speed 2,000, acceleration 6, max range 23,300. That's a lot. Weapon pod 0, damage capacity 1,000, cargo space 7, heavy weapon capacity 0. This type of reptoid craft is mainly used as personal transport. We can use it to travel to underground locations inaccessible to vessels with no phase drive. Yes, I'm aware of that area. I'm just impressed by the fact that you can get 24 shots out of it. Alright. Research completed on the Pike. This missile is armed with a super dense titanium warhead. It pierces the target with sheer kinetic energy for extra damage, but the accuracy suffers, as a direct hit is required. It's a light rocket. How does that stack up to, like, the Stormlance? $140, $125. Alright, the Stormlance is better. Yeah, I guess this is an intermediary. Get onto the boomer organ growing, why not? We now produce Pike and Pike missiles. Cyber disassembly is complete. Very small Snake Man alien flyby. It's actually kind of convenient there. Any others around here? Nope. Alright, let's go to base, purchase some new stuff. There we go. Pew pew. So have we researched golf clubs yet? Oh yes. Oh yes, we have researched golf clubs. The Zerite container disassembly is complete. We get more people onto that. A floater alien terror, huh? Let's go ahead and terrorize them. Research completed on the Ultimate Hunter. The Tormentor, 6200 max speed, acceleration 12, max range 20,400, weapon pods 4, damage capacity 1,000, cargo space 2, pilots 2, heavy weapon capacity 0. This new Hunter represents the pinnacle of human hybrid technology, capable of exceptional performance in the atmosphere as well as in space. It cannot be outclassed as long as the alien vessels do not improve. 1 cannon, 2 heavy missiles, and 1 electronics. We can now research radar extender and radar res processor. Leads to targeter. Leads to targeter. Let's get the Gillman Hero Corpse researched. We can now produce Tormentor. Boomer organ growing is now complete. After some experimenting with hormones, we can now use a zombie parasite to grow some boomer organs within an animal host. The process quickly destroys the host along with the parasite. As a side note, I recommend to keep any unnecessary personnel away from the lab during the procedure, as it can be rather disturbing to watch. Yeah, I think I'm good not doing that. I think it'd be okay not doing that. Sectoid Large Scout. Nevermore. Go pew pew. Okay, Boomer. Cav 2K and Ranger are back. But the environmentally friendly grenade... I don't think they're environmentally friendly when they go off. Also, I'm pretty sure you'd have a lot of wasted animal life. She did. Fresh meat needs a weapon. Let's go with the magnetoplasma gun. I don't think we've really used that. Where are the clips for that? Looks like I do not have clips for that, which is okay. No, that's not that. Technology? Elenium Shard Awakening. The Kiryukai legacy contained extensive documentation on development of thought patterns within Elenium crystals. Considering apparent lack of sufficient theoretical base and the disjunction of this knowledge from Earth science, such information can only be assumed to have come from some extraterrestrial source. Effectively technical in startup documentation, it should enable us to awaken an Elenium shard into a state of consciousness not unlike our own. Such an intelligence is capable of learning and self-improvement. Moreover, if sufficient care is exercised, it will be predisposed to align itself with us, although the process takes considerable time. Once mature, it achieves characteristics to easily link itself with a variety of technologies like robots or intelligent weapon systems. Alright, so that's new. I guess that takes the place of the basic robotics. I have no idea how you're supposed to get these Elenium shards. Yeah, it's the same portrait as always, I believe. Oh, hi. Well, I mean, if you're just gonna be right here... Like, you were just asking for that. Aw, you're just on the edge. So sad. Ow. Rude. Doubly rude. Alright, Average Joe. Let's go ahead and do some healing. Do you need, Oh yeah, you could really use some more bravery. 8 fatal wounds! Holy cow! Long mace is at 50, so you could definitely use some as well. Alright, Lazy Monkey is doing a lot better now. His front armor got trashed there. Jeez. Alright, Necrolotu, run around the corner here. And you know what, Farron, follow him. I mean, I'm kind of surprised that he survived that with that amount of damage. Excuse me? Excuse me? Were you shooting at me? Alright, I'll grant that you were shooting at me. We can stipulate that. Get dead. Ninja Zombie should probably go face this way in case there's another sectoid out here. In fact, Command red. Come around here. I'll do it again! It's so rude when they do that, isn't it? And all I want to do is completely demolish each and every one of them, so that they functionally no longer exist as even a corpse. And what do? They shoot at me. So rude. Wait, where did I see someone? Oh, right over here. Alright. We'll do something about him in a moment. How about kneel before Zod? Yeah, you can see him. Pew pew! Disappointing. Strafonio. Well, you'd be upset if they didn't give you any proper challenge? Nah, I'd be perfectly happy if they didn't give me any challenge. A 0. Great. Alright, long mace. Put that away. Pew pew. Excellent. Corpse demolished. Average Joe, you can put this away. Nothing out that way. Expatriate. They debuffed the minigun a lot. I mean, I don't know from that example that we could say that. And without knowing what they did... Alright, fresh meat. Come out this way. You can just stay there. Alright, let's see if anyone decides to come out and play. Nope. No one came out to play. Alright, Farron. Intact, power source. I approve. Okay, I don't think there's anything else outside of the craft. I mean, seriously, do you want your destruction to be a sweet victory or just a dull curb stomp? I find a dull curb stomp to be kind of fun, actually. As long as it's not tedious. Hi, friend! Enemies killed 6, corpse recovered 5, power source 1, navigation 3, 38 alien alloys, and 50 Illyrium. What happened to cause all the fire? Me. Or in that case, Seal and Mortar. That was a shrapnel rocket. Only Average Joe got bravery, unfortunately. 10 and 1 sanity. Sell off those. Sell off the canister gun. Solid, Expatriate, 7th award. Master of the M83 Barrette, Lazy Monkey, 5th award. Okay. Get onto the synth muscle extraction. Moobot, McCormick, and Bonary are back from some trainings. Mummy abode discovered. In Greece. Shouldn't that be in Egypt? We have located an underground zombie community led by a powerful ruler. Take this ruler alive, as she can be the key to resolving the zombie crisis. Lel Bunny and Mr. Wolverine wounded for 2 days, Ariyaru 16 days, and we still have 5 days for AuldDragon and Elmandretta. Gross. Alright, get you back on board. Let's get Kilkakon and Cav2K on. Let's see, armor-wise... Need to get a power suit off of someone. There we go. Okay, Shadow Mousey needs something else. A-Team is not ready. Well, I mean, the A-Team is somewhat ready. Zakad isn't in the med base. Something is clearly wrong. Yeah, I know. You were taking hits for the rest of the team, I think. Let's go with the plasma sniper. I'll probably have to pull that off for Elmandretta, but that's okay. Also, some other stuff. I need to put that down there, so I can't take a med kit. I guess just take some regular grenades then. Alright. I think that will do for most of us. Let's double check. Unleash Hot Plasma. Let's not take the UAC rifle. I think that we want something else. What do we want for you? Go with the plasma rifle. That's pretty good. Let's actually get rid of one of those. Get you a med kit. You need full body armor for this mission? Think of the mummy rot. I know. It'd be terrible if that happened. Take some knives. Incendiary, napalm, incendiary, and napalm. There we go. Downside, you can take an Elerium explosive. Alright, that'll have to do. Alright, a mummy abode. Hopefully this won't take too long. But we shall see. Ah, it's one of these maps. Okay. Oh, hi! That's a lot of, enemies initially. Alright, so we've got a boomer. Got a zombie, vampire knight. Another vampire knight. Oh, hey! Mega zombies! Are aqua suits any good on land? I don't think so. I think they're pretty slow on land. We've got a ghoul. Blends in quite well. A Strix. I'm guessing that that is the mummy. She has a green shield and she is flying. And then we have a boomer. Zombie Smash, and what I assume is the same weapon as the Strix. No, probably a little bit different. Yeah, new friend. Lieutenant Havoc, these are Juggernaut armor. Or the Juggernaut suit. Really good defense. But minus 20 time units and minus 10 reactions. 90% from kinetic, 80% from concussive, 90% from plasma. Full damage from lasers, 20% from electric. It's Egyptian Gertrude. Excuse me? Really? I got a fat zombie over there. Well, I suppose the good news is that these guys wouldn't be able to get in here. Let's go ahead and reserve some time units. Under Wisdom. Stop doing that, sir. Go ahead and let them come in to us. Any stuff hiding back here? Doesn't look like it. Alright, Zakhod's going to be pretty important. Let's get you over here. We don't need Egyptian Gertrude. We have Gertrude at home. Richie Spaceman, get in there. Let's bring Farron over here. Body shot plasma. With plasma, very appropriate. Kilkercon, come over here. You're important since when? I mean, you're very good. And you have the Thunder Archer, which does 100 electric damage. Very useful for stunning. Actually, you know what, Abcody? Come down this way. Shadow Mousey. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's check some of their stats. I don't think I've done that with a lot of these people yet. Alright, Mind Probe, Mummy Matriarch. Holy cow. 313 energy, 129 time units, 450 health. Good lord. 20 armor, 97 psionic strength, 54 psionic skill, 175 current sanity, 114 strength, 108 melee accuracy, 65 throwing accuracy, 67 firing accuracy, 95 reactions. Jeez. Alright. Mind Probe, one of the Vampire Knights. 240 health. Wow! Wow! 216 energy as well. I mean, at least they don't have a whole crap ton of time units, but jeez, that energy. Oh, Roger C4 Wilco. Let's bring you up here then. So not exactly a walk in the park. Well, we'll see. Some of these things I don't expect will be all that difficult for us to take out with our current weaponry. Haven't actually had too many regular zombies lately. And ghouls are pretty easy, actually. Oh, hi! How's it going? You guys decided to come play. I don't like that. Alright, Mega Zombie also has 450 health. Very little armor, though. 187 strength. Good lord. Brighten things up a little bit. Let's check out the Strix. 200 health. Only 70% from laser and plasma, though. That's unfortunate. Bio. 50% from bio. What the heck is bio? Is that replacing chemical? Does this replace chemical? I don't know. Let's see. Outfits. Where is the... Well, I guess a toxisuit would tell me. No, it does not replace chemical. Chemical is still on there. Feels like it could be replacing warp. I don't know. Let's Let's see, you have a melee weapon, which is worrying. Okay, most of you have melee weapons, so if I can keep you away, we'll be okay. Oh, hi. Shoot. Okay. Oh, it's not getting through. Alright, we got a couple zombies. Not too worried about that. They can just burn a little bit. Alright, you, doesn't look like I'm piercing that. Got through the armor, at least. Oh, come on. That is very frustrating. Well, he's on fire. That is very important. I can do 0 to 200. Not sure that it is doing 0 to 200 there, though. Excellent. There we go. One down. Finally, one down. Yes, long-range stun. Which is pretty nice if it works. If it doesn't, it's not so good. That was just armor. I do have the chemical clips in here. That took care of that one. I'm okay with that. Alright, I think I'm definitely going to need our sniper rifle around. Shadow Mousie's definitely going to need to get involved now. 50 more to go, yeah. And technically, that's the one that is the least danger because it can't get into these little areas. How come zombies are being more of a threat than the aliens? They're taking less damage from plasma and laser. I think this is something where kinetic would probably have been better in a lot of ways. Concussive would be really good. Wow. Oh, because he's on fire. Right. I mean, I don't know that I'd say that they're a threat right now. Okay, let's not have that. Also, where did he come from? Hmm. I mean, it's mostly melee. Urgh. Like, even with that bulky, really good armor, it's still just getting right through. I need some misses there. They're a threat if they get into melee range, yeah. Oh, goody. So one person doesn't get murdered, and the other person does. It's good times. Oh, he's down and burning. Okay, we do have some injuries. Roger C4 Wilco, 3 fatal wounds. That's it. There we go. You're down. Well, that's actually really bad. That is also really bad. Alright, you know what? I think that we need to switch to melee. I think that's what we need to do. I think this has to be a melee, primarily, mission. I don't even know what you're trying to do there, sir. Okay, everyone is okay. Let's go ahead and save it. Borak. Melee. Tobias does not have melee, okay. Kijikun does. Is actually one-handed. Interesting. Oh, hi. Okay, fine. Alright, you are actually not too tough. If I hit you, yep, there we go. Alright. Someone can come around there, though. So that's worrying. I guess Shadow Mouse, you could come over there. What do I need? 48. Alright, there we go. Face that way. Just asleep, huh? Alright. See if we can be lucky with CQC. Well, I lost at close combat and I still hit it, so I'm okay with that. Well, she's come down. So that's good. I'm okay with that. I would really like to get you on fire. Ah, what wonderful misses those were. Yeah, the regular zombies not really a problem here at all. I mean, they might be if they get in close enough to actually land hits, but we'll see how this goes. Tobias. Hopefully if you step in, we'll get some shots off on you. Excellent. Well. That was unfortunate. Please, no murdering my people. Also, that guy did not go down, which is unfortunate as well. Please, no. Please, please, no. I can't help but think about how relatively easy that last vampire castle went for us. And now this. And now this. See ya, Kukuri. Thanks for coming out. Alright. Are we in such a bad way that we cannot save this? That is a good question. No, okay, we're okay. I will take it. Yes, this enemy has a green shield. And I do not remember what the green shield does. In fact, I don't know what the green shield does. Hunter of Wisdom is okay. Kilkakan, not so much. Go ahead and get a little bit of healing going. 3 fatal wounds resolved. Okay, so Hunter of Wisdom's okay. You have a crap ton of health. That's actually doing damage to her, though. Well, shoot. That was, I did knock her out. But then I killed her. Alright, let's try this instead. Don't... Ah, okay, so I need to not do the, auto. One auto is fine, but then stop with that. Or, we can do that. Also, she is producing quite a bit of light for some reason. Oh, she has a Shog Lantern. Also, apparently we, stole her clothes. Okay. Let's move her back here. Not enough time units to do that. Actually, I might move her there. I'd actually rather take you out. 56 to 224. Alright, well, we hit. That's the important thing. Okay. Borak. What do we got? So we got a boomer, we got you with a club. You with a crossbow. Oh. There we go. Down and burning. Now get back in here. I don't want to take that risk. Downside, you should be able to take that out. Oh, yeah. There we go. Richie Spaceman. Alright, well, we got it. We got a hit on it. Alright. Healing done. I think I'll pull the heavy plasma out next turn. Where have all of the enemies hidden themselves? Alright, well I can see you. You do camouflage well. Down he goes. Kimball, get up here. There's a new emote customization. I'll have to look at that. Alright, Roger C. for Wilco. You got, go ahead and aim shot that guy, and fail. Alright, there's still some Strix around that I'm nervous about. Alright, Borak. You can get the rifle out. That did some damage. Broke a hole in the wall. Alright, no idea where the Strix are. That's okay, Roger C. for Wilco. I think we've taken care of most of the really dangerous stuff at the moment. Unspeakable horrors are here. That's good to know, right? Alright, so what are we looking at? 2, 3, okay. Borak. Excellent. Set him alight. Oh, there's a Strix. Alright, so, I don't think I have anything that I can use to take care of the guys on the ground, unfortunately. No, she's down and asleep. What do you have? A sword and a crummy pistol. This is a mission where Lel Bunny would have been pretty handy. I will admit that. Okay, you are dangerous. Please get through the armor. Please get through the armor. Alright, Kimball. Got through the armor. Okay, you're dead. Unleash hot plasma, stand over the burning vampire knight. Or not. There we go. Downslide. Ah, not enough anymore. Aim shot 393. Excellent, and it's on fire. Was that a Blood Knight? No, it was a Vampire Knight. I don't know that there's anything called a Blood Knight in this mod. Alright, go ahead and put that away. There we go. Alright, Roger C4 Wilco. Alright, we got another guy up there. Okay, just not close enough. Alright, Hunter of Wisdom, we need to move her a little bit further. There we go. Get that out. Alright, Kichigun. Get the gun out. Nope, alright. Okay. Pretty good so far. There is another Vampire Knight out there. A couple Tomb Guards. Oh no, a crossbow bolt. Whatever shall I do? Now he's on fire. Pew pew. Excellent. Okay, on fire. Alright, probably best to take care of you. Don't really care about whether you blow up or not. Hunter of Wisdom, you stay there. Disappointing. Ah, that zombie took all the hits for his friend behind him. Very disappointing. Let's see, you have a gun. I'm not too worried about the gun, but we should probably get rid of it. I cannot take 2 shots. Both of those are still asleep. Let's get out of this smoke crud. What do you got? You got a double-barreled shotgun. Very nice. Okay. Alright, Richie Spaceman. That one I'm not too worried about. You need to go down. If I can take you down. Good. I'll take a sleep. And I will take burning. Ghoul with a shotgun. Doesn't really fit. It's okay. I mean, they're supposed to be able to use weapons, so... Not enough time units, but I did get a hit. Alright, Zakad. Wow, killed. Alright, well, we did damage to its armor. Okay. So far, so good. There's still a Vampire Knight out there. Oh, that guy has decided to get up. As has one back here. Excuse me. Thank you. Also, that guy has decided to get up. Still asleep. Alright, it's asleep again, so there is that. You're asleep. Alright, you see quite a few. Okay, you have range, so can I see you? I can. Not enough. Hunter Wisdom is fine. Excellent. Well, these ghouls don't really have a paralyzing touch. It'd be kind of awful if they did. Alright, we'll take that. Alright, where can we move you? Oh, actually, you know what? You can get up into the air. There we go. Next time, you can take some shots at something. No line of fire. That is in the way. Okay, you have a shotgun, not too worried about that. That is unfortunate. We didn't get more. I don't think I left anything else alive back here, did I? No, good. Alright, Borak. Let's move you up here. Alright, snapshot on you. Armor damage. Alright. It's okay. Alright, nothing there. Keep inching up. Nothing else to do. Alright, Tobias, you get up in the air. Fortunately, you can't take any more shots, but that's okay for now. Zakad, get over here. Actually, I just had a thought. I should use Zakad to take out some of these things around here. I might do that next round. Because the arc definitely means that you can hit the ground. Excellent. I like panicking. Hi there, friend. Let's see, what do you got? Yeah, double-barreled shotgun. Okay. all of them are still asleep. That's good. It'd be really nice if I hadn't lost sight of that Strix, though. I don't know where it has gone. Go ahead and get back here. Alright, you see that one, which has apparently lost its weapon. Alright. Pew pew. Please? Please? No? Okay. Alright, Richie Spaceman, get over here. We need to harvest the mushrooms for science. Alright, can you get an angle? You can. You, just don't really have the ability to hit. There we go, we can see the Strix now. Got her. Okay, 2 hits. Very nice. No line of fire, huh? Well, I do still see you, but I don't think that Meridian can get through that armor. Well, it was worth a shot. Wish that there would be a function to see the whole map after all the enemies are done. Yeah, there's some maps that would be really neat to explore. But you have to keep enemies alive in order to do so. Which is difficult and kind of sucks. I got a panic. Especially when you get a map that's like really interesting, there's only one enemy, you pop out and immediately kill it. It's like, that's a little disappointing. Oh, she's back up. Holy cow! What? She shouldn't have any time units. Alright, I am actually not sure how I'm going to do this, then. Good lord, how are you reacting to that? I am honestly not sure how I'm going to take care of her, then. Let's hope that works. In fact, nope, that's not enough. Okay. Do I have anything here? I have taser pistols. That's not really going to cut it. I need Zakat to come in here. Should have brought handcuffs. I suppose so. I suppose that would have done what I needed. Okay, you're on fire. Maybe if we can kill all of the enemies, all the other enemies, she will... No, because she's not surrendered, and I don't think that'll matter. But it's the only thing I can think of at this point. No line of fire. Okay, there we go. Alright, no line of fire there. Dang it. Oh wow, you actually did injure him. Do handcuffs stop or just delay them waking up? I don't actually know. But it is also based on their strength, and she had a massive amount of strength. So... I don't know how well that would have gone. Alright, yep, that's the last one. Alright, let's see what happens. Okay. Injured, but not dead. So that's pretty crucial. Let's save it before we do anything else. You know what? You know what? I think we just need to be successful here. And we need you to not kill her. Alright. Handcuffs set their stun to static condition with them getting rolls to see if they can break free. No, she's got so little... so few hit points right now that... I think this is just killing her. Alright, where's Shadow Mousy? Let's find out. Ah, shoot. There we go. Maybe one shoot and then hit. Well, the problem is that he just wasn't hitting her. Actually, no, she doesn't really have that much. She has no rear armor. Not enough time units. No, that's not doing it. Oh, good. Alright, got her. Alright, Hunter of Wisdom, we can at least cure, like, one of those fatal wounds. Do we have anyone else nearby who can run out? No. Alright. Oh, phew. 26 enemies killed, 24 corpses recovered, 10 live enemies captured, 694 total points, rating great. Alright, 4 throwing for Zakad. Apparently that weapon trains throwing. Hunter of Wisdom, 3 reactions, 4 accuracy, and 2 sanity. 10 bravery for Kijigun, and 5 accuracy for Cav 2K. Pretty good stuff there. Sell off all of that stuff. Shog Lantern can be sold off. Zombie corpses. Fat zombie corpse. Zombie boomer corpse. Ghoul corpses can't be used for anything. Tomb Guard corpse can. Mega zombie corpse can. Strix corpse can. Got a zombie. Got a Strix. Female Tomb Guardian. Male Tomb Guardian, and I can get, yeah, blood plasma from all of them. Vampire Knights. And Mummy Matriarch. Unlocks Green Shield. Look up Mummy. Leads to Ancient Mummy Matriarch. Leads to Ancient Zombies. Alright, transfer over to Forbidden City. All of the corpses. And all of the zombies. Alright, Warden of Europe, Unleash Hot Plasma, 2nd award. Correctional Officer, Ab Cody, 3rd award. Keystone, Richie Spaceman, 7th award. Patient, Hunter of Wisdom, 2nd award. Bane of Zombie, Ab Cody, 2nd award. Bane of Zombie, Unleash Hot Plasma, 2nd award. Overwatcher, Borak, 8th award. Shotgun Surgeon, Roger C4 Wilco, 3rd award. Elite, Zakad, 7th award. Trooper, Cav 2K, 2nd award. Tobias Maximus, 3rd award. Master of the Plasma Rifle, Borak, 1st award. Master of the Magma Pulse Rifle, Richie Spaceman, 1st award. Alright, Sectoid Alien Retaliation. Well, guess what? Let's go shoot you down. Alright, let's at least see what we get. I believe I ordered some. Medium Scout, Alien Infiltration. Yep, there we go. Alright, all those things arriving at Forbidden City. Bio-extraction. And I think that's going to be it. All those alien bases, they worry you a bit. Well, unfortunately, I can't do anything about... I can only do something about one of them. Shog Village discovered. We have located a military settlement of non-human sapients living underground. Pawns of darkness, they are hostile to humanity and must be taken care of. Wow, that is like cruel. Alright, but that's going to be what we have for next week on Monday. And let's go ahead and... Wrong base. Kilkakan wounded for 5 days. Hunter of Wisdom at 12 days. So it looks like we're still not going to have our good people on there. Let's get Dracophile back on board, and Sierra Mike can get on board. Any kind of seafood you can recommend in Shog Village? Well, the villagers. Alright, one last thing. Research. Mummy Matriarch. Actually not that difficult. Alright. So, we'll see what that reveals next time. Stream 102. That's going to wrap up this one. So I want to thank you guys for coming out. Thanks everyone who went just absolutely bonkers with gift subs today. I really appreciate it. I'll see if I can get some new emotes up for next week. Probably won't be up tomorrow, but I do want to thank you guys. And don't forget, we will be back on Monday, and we'll be back tomorrow for more Spelljammer at noon Eastern Time. See you next time, everyone.